They're temperamental obese, and they're under a lot of pressure.
Hey there, this is Blankiepooh. I've been playing the Division for quite a while lately. One thing that I have looked for and I haven't been able to find is a good ballistic shield build. I mean, there are ones that have like a shock turret or a glitch where you can pull out your primary with it, but I wasn't able to find like the type that I was looking for, so I just did a lot of testing and whatnot on my own. I don't know if a build like this exists, if this is already done, but from my knowledge I haven't seen anything that looks even remotely close to this. So pretty much what the goal of this build to do is to lock down the enemy NPCs indefinitely. Okay, so basically what I run is I run Ballistic Shield with the increased health and pulse whenever I'm attacked. As you can see there, my health on the shield is about 450k. It can get a bit higher. It can get quite a bit higher, but that's just as high as I've been able to get it so far. And for the second skill, you run the Gas Seeker Mine. Now, it has a pretty low cooldown on it already whenever you go skill power, but the way that I can do this is before it's even off cooldown or done doing whatever it's doing, I can throw down another one, and it keeps a 100% uptime of blind on my targets. So it's a really good CCing build. It doesn't unfortunately do a lot of damage. I mean, you can, if you want, run damaging secondaries. I mean, it's still effective. It's just I haven't had much luck with doing damage with skill power, but here's pretty much what the entire build revolves around. It's actually a pistol. You want to have a good pistol that can have a magazine slot on it, and you just want to put in high magazine size and rate of fire on it. So like this was originally like a 20 bullet or 15 bullet mag, 15. And pretty much you just want a pistol that shoots a lot of rounds really quickly. It doesn't matter if it does a lot of damage, that has no effect on it. And then I run increased threat on it just because I feel it helped a little bit. But this is what the build revolves around, is this talent in particular, Cool-Headed. Performing a headshot reduces all skill cooldowns by 3%. Okay, now by itself that's not very good. If you have a tactical shield though, your primary is a pistol anyway, so this is why I run a ballistic shield with it. But if you land 80% of your bullets as headshots with a fast firing pistol like the one that I have, I can pretty much shoot this off as fast as a submachine gun. But if you land a lot of your bullets on the face really quickly, you can get the 33-second cooldown on the gas proximity mine. You can get that down to legitimately 10 seconds. So like as it's making its round, it'll be right back up. Like I said, you can try putting in damage if you want to put damage in there. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. It's something that you can work out with yourself. I haven't had any luck with it, but that's completely on you. Okay. The actual abilities on the gear don't matter so much. I mean, there are some that help a little bit more. Of course, you want to have protection from elites, exotic damage, resilience, armor, health. I don't have too much health or firepower for this build. I mean, my skill power is still kind of low. It's lower than I'd like it to be, but you know, that's the gear that I have right now. Yeah, the primary DPS on my guns not very impressive. Not very impressive at all. You won't even be using these guns though, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, for talents, the only talent that I say is actually a set thing that you should use and that you should have is one and done. Headshot a hostile to have a 50% chance of not consuming the bullet. This helps out so much with just spamming those headshots into targets that are CC'd. It's just that's one talent that I say that you definitely need to have. Everything else is pretty much just how you want to play the spec. Like yeah, I like running AoE heal with the medkits, overhealing myself, and pulsing. You know, just maybe if somebody's not attacking me, I can shoot them in the face and land a pulse on them. That's pretty much what my talents are. That's just how I feel like I play the class. As for talents go and skills go, that's pretty much it. So I will kind of give a demonstration here of what it's supposed to look like. Like I'm here by myself. Nobody's here with me. Again, this isn't going to do much damage. The point of this is to show how powerful the CC of this is. I'm in this. It's set to challenge mode. It's challenging difficulty. These guys are all yellows in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my gas. And I'm kind of just I'm landing nothing but headshot, and the mine's back up already. That was nowhere close to 33 seconds cooldown. Just land this, mine, but it's back up already. I can do it again. Like, this is what I died, but essentially that's what the build is supposed to do. You're just supposed to be able to keep them blinded the entire duration. That thing will find everything. It'll blind everything in a certain radius. The only problems that I've had with it is sometimes the mobs will actually kick it and destroy it, or it'll get hacked and it'll send it back to my team.
You are now entering a safe area.
I still don't think that this is a bad build, even though running into those issues, simply because it only happens about 1 out of every 4 uses. I'm pretty sure there's a cooldown on how often they can hack abilities. So, like I said, 75% uptime with a blind is still a lot better than, you know, not being able to do it. And what this allows your team to do is it allows your team to all run pulse. It allows them to go and focus almost completely strictly on damage if they want. They can run, like, let's see. There's the damaging smart cover buff. They could run that. I mean, they can run pretty much whatever they want. Sticky mine damage. I generally like having a lot of people use pulse. I mean, that's also an option for you to run as a spare. That's kind of iffy. simply because you just lose your CC. Like, the point of being able to do this is just having solid CC up 100% of the time. It's not polished as well as I'd like with like different kinds of gear and stuff like that, different talents, but this is the gist of it, and I feel you can pull this build off successfully with just a pistol with magazine, with a magazine buff on it, and that cooldown reduction talent set to it as well. Cool-headed. Yeah, as long as you have cool-headed on a pistol, a magazine slot on it, and you throw in a rate of fire magazine clip on it, if you have decent people with you, like, they don't even have to do a lot of damage, they just have to do enough to be able to support you. But that's about it as it comes for the build. This is my first video for the Division. This is my first tutorial pretty much on any build that I've ever done in any game, but let me know what you think. Try it out yourself. If you do have any other improvements or anything like that, let me know. As far as I can tell, this is probably the best it's gonna get, but you know, nothing's ever perfect, so just